Hey, hello, you're stuck in traffic with Wolf Gorlick. A few minutes riffing on IT and IT security. What does a good CISO and a detective have in common? They follow the money. You always follow the money. And in security, that has played out in a number of different ways. One of the things that always got me really excited was organizations that built their security program around satisfying customer requirements. The customer says you got to be this tall to ride the ride. We're going to be this tall, and we're going to use that business, their money, to justify our program. Win. Why do customers do that? Well, obviously, because third parties are a risk. We know this. Third-party breaches are very impactful, as we've seen over a number of different times over the past few years. For example, Sears or Delta and the breach they announced last year. Tip for you is this, as we'll talk about with Delta in just a minute: include in your financial forecasting and in your modeling, if you are a organization that has major customers, the risk of lawsuits. Delta gets compromised about a year ago, but they weren't really compromised, although they took the brunt of the heat from it. It was actually 24/7 AI. 24/7 AI, a chat program, got breached. The problem, according to the lawsuit, the problem was 24/7 AI had a number of very fundamental things missing. Number one, basic security controls, like prohibiting people from sharing creds, like requiring multi-factor authentication, like doing patching. All preventative, right? Don't share your creds, use multi-factor, patch your stuff. Awesome. And reactive controls, like not having a good instant response program. How do we know they didn't have a good instant response program? Well, it took them a long time to realize they were breached, and then they waited 5 months before they told Delta. That is a problem. So Delta is now suing them. And it is making its way through the courts, and undoubtedly will be quite a large, hefty settlement. So you can look at following the money in a positive way. How much money would we make off of working off with Delta and satisfying the requirements? Here's how much money we make. Here's the requirements. Let's go. Let's do this. You can also look at it in the opposite. How much money would we lose if we didn't have basic controls like instant response, patching, multi-factor authentication, don't share your creds? How much would we lose in a lawsuit if we caused a breach and Delta came after us? Answering those questions will help you follow the money and build a good program. What other ways could you follow money? Hey, hit me up in comments or social media. Cheers.